everybody plug in. Put this in your journal. You can record it. Okay. A lot of gold nuggets here. A lot of words of wisdom. I need everybody to plug in. Some of you little ones, it might be a little bit too much, but you can write it down and save it for another day. Number one, how many people here work hard? Okay, how many of you could work harder? Okay, well, there's the answer right there. The day you get satisfied, you're going nowhere. You got to better your best. Everybody has to push themselves more than the day before. Some of you guys are out here 2, 3, 4 hours and you say, I played 3 hours. Well, you sit down, you get a drink, there's changeover, you play like an hour and a half. You have to push yourself more. Everybody here has to work harder. How many of you guys have a jump rope? How many of you guys use it? How many of you guys do 2,000 a day? That's what I thought. 2,000 a day. I don't care if you're 6, 8, 12. 2,000 a day. You want to get better footwork? Listen, I'm glad you got a jump rope, but it's not going to make it any better if it's in your bag. What is that? The best little steps of all time. Okay, just go on the internet and look at a boxer. They're popping the popcorn, triple butter. They got the best little steps ever. Forget Djokovic, Nadal, those guys. They're in the neighborhood. You watch a boxer's little steps. You know why he has to have little steps? He's not getting hit by a ball. He's getting hit by bang. Okay, that's a whole different training. Just watch their feet. Forget the trainer. The rope. The rope has to be your best friend. I cannot stress it enough. Anybody I've ever helped, okay, doesn't matter what age, what level, okay, they jump so much rope, you have no idea, okay? It's at first, it will be a little tougher, but then you'll do more and more. And someday you might be doing 6,000 a day. When you turn on your TV set, all you see is a couple things. They have a good serve. They have a good forehand. They have a good back. That's all you're looking at. You don't understand what they do before that even happens to get on that TV set. You have no idea how many push-ups and sit-ups and running and hopping and skipping. Pay attention, and ladders, okay? And all the things they do. Have no idea. And sometimes they show, before they even get on the court, what these guys are doing. They're kicking a soccer ball, they're juggling balls, they're doing all kinds of stuff, okay? You get tired just watching them before the match even starts. And don't say, well, I'll do that when I get older. No, now, today, yesterday. Push yourself. And the parents need to push the kids a little bit. And then hopefully it's going to come from you, all right? That's just the way this stuff works. People ask me all the time, when I do all these interviews and podcasts, what's the common thread? Venus, Serena, Capriati, Roddick, Sharapova, Moschina, Pierce, Kennan, Ruud. I coach Ruud too. His dad, I coach his dad. You guys are getting older. Not Casper, I coach Chris. The work ethic was crazy. Crazy. That's it. That's the only thing. They took it back different. They had different strokes. They had different genetics. But the work ethic was unreal. Especially with Venus and Serena. People say, well, yeah, look, they're athletic. You know, they're big and strong. Listen, you can be big, strong, athletic, and you can be working at Burger King. Oh, nothing against Burger King. You work at Burger King. You might just flip the burgers quicker. I don't know. It's what you do with the ability, what you do with that. It's never going to change. You got to outwork the competition. That's it. You got to outwork the competition wherever you end up. Whether you want to play high school tennis, you want to go to college for free. One of the first questions all these guys ask me, they might know your UTR, they might know your national ranking. They ask me one thing. It's okay, it's okay. I raised 3 daughters, I know the drill. Okay, they ask me one thing. What's their work ethic? They don't want someone on their team married to 9 other people who's a nightmare, even if they're a very good player. They don't want someone lazy. That's toxic. Laziness is unacceptable. You got to outwork the competition. That's it. That's it. That's the bottom line. And some of you guys don't push yourself. You got to get stronger mentally. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to work harder. Sure, you got to work smarter, but you got to work harder. How many of you guys jumped over those lines? I saw a few people. Who did that? Raise your hand. Okay, whoever jumped over those lines, on the way out, you can get an extra hoodie today, okay? That's the way it works. Everything in life, you got to earn it. There's nothing free. Next thing, parents, I don't care if the kid's 7 years old or 10. How many of you guys are putting out your clothes before you go to tennis? Get in a routine, you'll become a machine. You put your stuff out for the next day. You plan ahead. If you plan ahead, you're going to get ahead. Parents, don't do all this for the kids. Andy Roddick's mom and dad, I love them. That's your water. You fill up your water. You get your own ice. You carry your own bag. I mean, the parents, I don't want you to go out there and play for them. Let them carry their own bag. What is that? Listen, you got to promote mental strength. Listen, I know you do things out of love and you do things out of your heart, but you could be helping, but maybe hurting. I'm just telling you how this stuff works. One day Venus didn't run for a ball after I told her 3 times. And Dad said, no problem, you just run home today. 10 miles later, she's running down I-95. Now, you can't do that nowadays. That could be like a little crazy. But the point is, underneath what you see, they're rougher, they're tougher, and they have a work ethic like no other. And I don't mean to like be scaring everybody, but I've been there, I've built it, I've seen it, I've helped put it together. Wherever you want to do, it's going to help you not only in tennis, but the game of life, okay? Nothing's free, you got to earn it. And on top of that, you got to prove yourself